Listen carefully because what you are hearing right now is not random. If this message has found you, if these words are appearing on your screen in this moment, it is not an accident. It is alignment. The universe has a way of sending signals when you are ready to receive them. And the fact that you are here right now is your first confirmation that your next level of growth has already started moving toward you. You did not stumble here by mistake. Out of all the places you could be, out of every scroll, click, and distraction, you stopped here. Why? Because your energy matched this exact frequency. That is not coincidence. That is connection. Something in you is waking up. And this message is the key turning the lock. There are moments in life when we are quietly guided to hear exactly what we need. Messages that seem ordinary, but carry energy strong enough to shift everything. This is one of those moments. The moment when something deep within you whispers, "This is for me." That voice is right. You are being called toward your higher path right now. You have been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet restlessness inside you. That sense that you are meant for more. It's not impatience. It's not random thought. It's your inner compass trying to lead you back to yourself. Every person who ever transformed their life started from that same feeling. That quiet push inside that says it's time. The first sign of your awakening is awareness. Maybe lately you've noticed you're questioning things differently. You're not satisfied with the same routines. You're craving more clarity, more peace, more purpose. You're beginning to see that everything around you mirrors what's inside you. That shift in perspective is not small. It's everything. It means you've started tuning into your own power. The second sign is energy. You've probably felt it. Waves of emotion rising and falling faster than usual. Some days you feel unstoppable. Others you feel quiet and uncertain. Don't resist it. It's part of the process, and when you grow, the old layers have to fall away. The universe shakes things loose so that better can enter. What you're feeling isn't chaos. It's clearing. And the third sign is a quiet knowing that something good is coming. You might not see how, you might not have all the proof yet, but you can feel it moving closer. That subtle sense of excitement that lives underneath your doubts. That is your frequency shifting. That is your energy preparing for alignment. Pause for a moment and breathe. You've already made it farther than you think. The challenges you faced weren't meant to break you. They were meant to reveal your strength. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're in the middle of becoming. Every setback was a signpost. Every delay was divine timing. The universe doesn't work against you. It works through you. And here's what most people don't realize. Growth doesn't start when everything is perfect. Growth begins in the middle of the mess. When things feel uncertain, when you're not sure what's next, but something in you refuses to quit. That's when transformation begins. Right there, in that in-between space. That's where you are right now. There's a reason this message feels different, because it is. You are not just hearing words. You are being reminded of what you already know. Somewhere deep inside, you've always known you were meant to live with more purpose, more ease, more abundance. And now you're remembering. This message is the mirror reflecting that truth back to you. You are stepping into a phase where your thoughts will carry more weight, where your focus will shape your reality faster than ever before. So listen closely to what you tell yourself. Your words are not empty. They are instructions. Every time you say, "I can't," the universe listens. Every time you say, "I can," it listens too. And the energy you choose becomes the life you create. You've probably noticed this lately. Moments when your thoughts seem to attract experiences quickly. Maybe you were thinking about someone and they reached out. Maybe you spoke a small intention and something lined up. These are not coincidences. They're reminders that manifestation is not magic. It's magnetism. You attract what you align with. You are not powerless. You never were. You've just been distracted by the noise around you. But now, you are starting to remember what you're capable of. You're realizing that every single thing that ever felt like an obstacle was actually an invitation to rise higher. There is no secret formula. The power you've been searching for is already in you. It's in your thoughts. It's in your emotions. It's in the choices you make every single day. You've been manifesting all along, even when you didn't know it. Now you get to do it consciously. And that's what this part of your journey is about, an awareness. You are becoming aware of your own energy, your own vibration, your own influence over what shows up in your world. The more you focus on gratitude, the faster blessings appear. The more you focus on fear, the slower everything moves. The universe doesn't punish or reward. It simply reflects. Take a moment right now and think about what you truly want. Not what you think you should want. Not what others expect. But what you actually desire. See it clearly. Feel it deeply. Because once you begin to align your energy with that vision, life will start to rearrange itself in ways you cannot yet see. This is not fantasy. This is focus. Manifestation isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about seeing the potential inside every situation. It's about trusting that even when it looks uncertain, things are still working in your favor. Because they are always. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, if you've been noticing signs, if you've been feeling called to change, that is your confirmation. You are not imagining it. You are receiving guidance. You are being prepared for a new chapter. And the reason you're hearing this now is because you're ready. The shift isn't coming someday. It's happening now. You can feel it, can't you? The slight quickening in your heart. The subtle warmth in your chest. That's your energy saying yes. That's your spirit remembering what alignment feels like. And as you continue to listen, you'll start to see more evidence. Little things will begin to click. Doors will open. People will show up. Opportunities will cross your path. Not by chance, but by design. Because when you align your mind and your energy, the universe has no choice but to respond. The very fact that you're here, reading this, means you are already inside the current of transformation. You are not waiting for your moment. You are living it. Every breath you take is part of your manifestation unfolding. Remember this. Awareness is the first step. Energy is the second. Action is the third. And together they build momentum. Once momentum begins, it doesn't stop. You are already in motion. This is your sign. This is your signal. Your personal growth is no longer a wish. It's a reality in progress. Keep going. Keep believing. Because this is only the beginning. Stay close, because in the next part, we'll go deeper into the confirmations, the undeniable signs that your manifestation is already forming in your reality. You won't need to chase them. They will show themselves to you, because the universe always reveals its plan to those who are awake enough to see it. Now that you are here, still reading these words, still listening to this energy, it means you were meant to. This is not a coincidence. You could have scrolled away. You could have ignored it. But something in you stayed. That something is your higher self recognizing truth when it hears it. And truth always stops you in your tracks. The universe doesn't shout. It whispers. And those whispers show up as patterns, feelings, and experiences that seem small but carry deep meaning. When you learn to notice them, everything changes. You begin to realize that your manifestation is not far away. It is already touching your life. The first confirmation is emotional alignment. You begin to feel peace for no reason. Maybe you wake up one morning and everything just feels lighter. You're not worried the way you used to be. You start trusting that things will work out, even when the evidence isn't there yet. That calm is not laziness. It's alignment. It means your inner world is finally matching the reality you've been asking for. The second confirmation comes through synchronicities. Patterns repeating again and again until you can't ignore them anymore. Maybe you keep seeing the same number sequence, 111, 222, 333, or hearing the same phrase from different people. Maybe you think of something and it appears. These are not random. They are reality bending to your focus. Every time you notice a pattern, it's the universe saying, yes, keep going. You're getting closer. The third confirmation is subtle but powerful. People start shifting around you. Some drift away. Some appear out of nowhere. Don't resist it. It's energetic realignment. When your vibration rises, Not everyone can match it. It's not rejection, it's redirection. The people who remain, the ones who show up now, are aligned with the next version of you. The fourth confirmation is reflection. You start hearing your own words come back to you through others. You speak about growth, and someone else brings up the same topic later that day. You think about peace, and suddenly a friend tells you they've started meditating. These mirrors are not accidents. They are signals that your thoughts are radiating outward and shaping your world. And then there's the fifth confirmation. Opportunity disguised as coincidence. Maybe you get a sudden invitation. Maybe a message shows up in your inbox at the perfect time. Maybe a door opens in a way that feels almost too perfect. That's alignment in motion. Manifestation doesn't always announce itself with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives quietly, waiting for you to recognize it. This is where most people miss it. They keep waiting for something huge before they believe. But those who understand energy know the truth. It's the small signs that carry the biggest meaning. The quiet moments when everything seems to click just a little too well. That's how you know it's real. If you've been noticing these things lately, pause and breathe it in. You are not imagining it. You are seeing the fabric of reality responding to your frequency. The shift is already happening. You are not chasing your manifestation. You are magnetizing it. Sometimes the confirmation comes through resistance. You might face moments when things feel uncertain again. Don't panic. That is just energy rearranging itself. Old beliefs leaving. Space being made for the new. The discomfort doesn't mean you're off track. It means expansion is underway. The universe tests your faith right before it rewards it. And then something interesting begins to happen. You start trusting the process more. You stop asking when and start saying thank you. Gratitude replaces anxiety. Patience replaces pressure. And in that state, everything flows easier. Because gratitude is the frequency of receiving. When you say thank you before you see the result, you tell the universe you already believe. And belief is the most magnetic force there is. The sixth confirmation is inner guidance. You'll feel nudges to do things you wouldn't normally do. Maybe you feel drawn to take a different route. Maybe you feel the urge to reach out to someone or start something new. Follow it. Those impulses are not random. They are the universe giving you instructions in real time. Every intuitive nudge is a breadcrumb leading you closer to what you've been asking for. The seventh confirmation is emotional release. Tears, laughter, sudden waves of nostalgia or gratitude. These are signs of energetic cleansing. You are releasing what no longer fits so that more light can enter. When these emotions rise, don't suppress them. Let them move through you. They are clearing the path for the new version of you to step forward. And then comes the moment, the one that feels like everything just clicks. Maybe it's a day where everything goes right. Maybe it's a quiet evening, when you realize you finally feel different. You look around and for the first time it all makes sense. That is confirmation number 8. The moment when your energy and your desire merge into one current. You feel at peace. You feel ready. That's when things begin to manifest fast. Notice how you feel when you read these words. The tingling, the warmth, the quiet voice saying, "Oh, this is me." That's energy recognizing itself. That's your higher self reminding you of what's coming. Because it's already on its way. Every person who has ever experienced transformation has felt this moment, the stillness before the breakthrough. It's when you stop searching and start allowing. When you realize you don't need to force anything. You just need to align, and you're doing that right now. The truth is, manifestation is not about control. It's about surrender. It's about trusting that everything meant for you is already forming. You don't need to chase it. You just need to stay open enough to receive it. That's how the energy works. The more you relax into it, the faster it flows. So if things feel quiet, if it feels like nothing is happening, remember this. The quiet is not empty. It's full of movement you cannot yet see. Seeds sprout in silence. Growth happens in stillness. The manifestation is building under the surface, waiting for the perfect moment to bloom. That is your ninth confirmation. The peace that arrives when you finally stop forcing, when you realize that what's yours will always find you. That's when your reality begins to shift fast. You won't have to chase alignment anymore. It will come naturally. You've been guided here for a reason. Every word you're reading is a reflection of the vibration you've already reached. The universe is reminding you that you are not waiting for your turn. You are living it now. The signs are everywhere. The timing is perfect, and the energy is already flowing in your favor. This isn't about luck. It's about awareness. The moment you recognize your power, everything changes. You stop hoping and start knowing. You stop wishing and start receiving. That's the difference between uncertainty and faith. So right now, take this moment and let it sink in. You are closer than you think. You are standing in the middle of alignment. Every sign you've seen, every feeling you've had, every coincidence that's caught your attention, all of it has been guiding you here. And if you're reading this far, it's because you were meant to. Not a moment sooner, not a moment later. Right here, right now. The universe brings confirmation only when you are ready to hear it. And you are ready, stay with this energy, because in the final part, the message deepens. We will move into the ultimate confirmation, how to hold the vibration long enough for your manifestation to move from thought into form. That's where everything begins to shift visibly. If you are still here, still reading these words, then you have already crossed an invisible line. You have moved from hearing about manifestation to living it. This is not the beginning anymore. This is the turning point. You have entered the energy where thoughts start becoming real, where ideas start taking shape, and now your only task is to hold that frequency, to stay in the state where everything you want begins to move toward you naturally. You don't have to force anything anymore. You don't have to beg or chase. You've already done the hardest part. You've aligned your awareness. You've tuned your energy. You've remembered your own power. From here, it's about staying steady, because the energy that creates your reality listens more to how you feel than what you say. And when your feeling stays consistent, your reality begins to match it. So how do you hold the vibration? You do it through focus, through attention, through gratitude. You do it by choosing your thoughts instead of letting them choose you. When you wake up each morning, decide how you want to feel before the world decides for you. Set the tone. If you want peace, start your day with calm thoughts. If you want abundance, start your day with gratitude. If you want love, start your day by being kind to yourself. Because every emotion you send out is a signal that the universe answers. And when doubt shows up, because it will, don't fight it. See it for what it is, an echo from an old version of you. Doubt is not your enemy. It's just the mind remembering an old story. You don't need to believe it anymore. You can thank it for trying to protect you and let it pass. That is how you keep your vibration clean. That is how you stay aligned even in uncertainty. Here's the truth most people never realize. The universe doesn't respond to need. It responds to certainty. When you believe that something is already yours, it becomes magnetic. When you chase it, it runs. But when you relax into knowing, it finds you. That is the secret of manifestation. Not in struggle, in surrender. Not in forcing, in flowing. The next time you think about what you want, feel it first. Don't just picture it. Feel it as if it's already here. Feel what it's like to live in that version of yourself. Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When you feel it now, you call it in faster. That's how you become a match for it. You don't need to wait for evidence before you believe. Belief is what brings the evidence. Every reality begins as energy. Every dream begins as a feeling. And when that feeling becomes steady enough, the physical world rearranges itself to match it. That is not magic. That is law. You've been practicing this already without knowing it. Every time you worried, you manifested more reasons to worry. Every time you felt grateful, you attracted more things to be grateful for. You've seen both sides of it. Now it's time to use it on purpose. to guide your focus toward what you want instead of what you fear. The moment you start doing this, the world around you begins to shift. People react differently. Opportunities start to appear. Situations start flowing more easily. You might even feel like time moves differently. That's because you've entered alignment. You are now in rhythm with the energy that creates worlds. And here is the most important thing to remember. You do not need to be perfect to manifest. You just need to be consistent. You can have doubts and still attract blessings. You can have bad days and still move forward. The universe doesn't demand perfection. It responds to direction. As long as your overall energy points toward trust more than fear, you're winning. Keep reminding yourself that everything you desire already exists. You're not creating it from nothing. You're aligning with what's already there. The version of you who has everything you want is real. You're just moving closer to that version day by day through your thoughts, your emotions, your choices. Every time you choose belief over fear, you step closer. Every time you choose gratitude over frustration, you align deeper. And then something powerful happens. You stop feeling like you need to control everything. You start to trust timing. You start to notice how perfectly things unfold when you let them. That's when manifestation becomes natural. That's when you stop chasing signs and start living them. You begin to feel a quiet certainty within you. You can't explain it, but you know it's done. That's the feeling of alignment. That's the vibration of receiving. And when you reach that point, the outer world always catches up. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, but always surely. So when the next opportunity shows up, take it. When intuition whispers, follow it. When doubt tries to speak louder, remind yourself who you are. You are not the version of yourself that used to question everything. You are the version that listens to your own energy. You are the one who recognizes signs when they appear. And if you ever forget, return to this moment. Remember that the fact you are here reading this means you have already shifted. You have already crossed the bridge between hoping and knowing. You are not waiting for transformation. You are inside it. Every second from here on is part of the unfolding. When things start moving fast, don't be surprised. You've been preparing for this for a long time. The universe was never ignoring you. It was aligning everything perfectly. Every delay had purpose. Every no was protecting you. Every waiting period was building momentum. And now the momentum is ready to release. Your manifestations are closer than ever before. You'll start to notice it in simple ways first. A message that arrives at the right time. A door that opens unexpectedly. A moment where everything lines up too perfectly to call coincidence. Those are not random. They are the visible proof that your inner work is paying off. From this moment forward, speak like it's already done. Move like it's already yours. Feel like it's already happening, because it is. Every word you say is a vibration. Every thought is a signal. Every emotion is a command. And the universe never ignores a clear signal. You are not trying to become powerful. You already are. You are not trying to attract abundance. You are remembering that you are abundance. You are not trying to create your reality. You are realizing you've been doing it all along. Now you're doing it consciously. Let this message remind you that you don't need permission to grow. You don't need validation to evolve. You don't need to wait for signs anymore. You are the sign. You are the message. You are the energy that others feel when they start waking up too. That is how powerful your alignment really is. And one day soon, you'll look back at this moment and understand why it all unfolded the way it did. You'll see that nothing was wasted. Every single challenge, every pause, every unknown was shaping you into the person who could hold what you were asking for. The person you are right now. So take a breath. Feel the calm in your chest. That calm is confirmation. That peace is proof. You are ready. You are aligned. You are already living inside your manifestation. All that's left is to watch it reveal itself piece by piece. You didn't find this message by accident. It found you because you were ready. Ready to remember. Ready to receive. Ready to rise. So hold this energy. Stay open. Stay thankful. And keep repeating to yourself what your higher self already knows. I'm aligned. I am guided. I am becoming because you are. And this right now is your final sign that the universe has heard you loud and clear. The shift has already begun. The manifestation is already yours. You just needed to see it. And now you do. Stay ready. Because what happens next in your life will not be coincidence. It'll be confirmation.